Hello YouTube, this is KP Chapman, or KP Man 45787, here with my first version of my plant build that I may or may not be taking at, so maybe changing over the few weeks. This is the pre-TG librarian build of a cord based off of the extra deck I have, and this is what I've got so far. I'm running 2 Joint Synchron. Originally I wanted to run 3, but I took one out to make space for these 2 guys. Quick Draw Synchron. Right now, since I don't have Librarian, I can't spam the field with Librarian, so I can't draw as many cards, and he's very useful to get out cards like Archer that can help out a lot, or Drill Warrior as well. And since I'm running Doppel, I have to run 2 Doppel Warrior. Interesting card here that I did the other day with him that says that when it says monster special from your graveyard, you can special summon it. So if the opponent monster reborns a monster from your graveyard, you can special summon it as a shield.
That's awesome.
Basically. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. My opponent, oh, you can't do that. I was like, no, special summon from my graveyard to the field. Never said it had to be my field. So he's useful in that aspect too. And since I'm running plants, I'm running the basics, Lone Fire and Dandy. And then next, I get what I'm calling the once per dual clan. 1 Bulb, 1 Spore, a Zephyros, and an Unknown Synchron. Bulb, should know what to do, so same thing with Spore. Zephyros, the brand new staple card of the TCG and OCG, works in pretty much every deck, especially Black Wings, obviously. But plants have made use of it as well. Especially, it's very useful with Quick Draw as well. And also, Unknown Synchron's just a nice pseudo Cyber Dragon type card that lets you special summon, then you can go for Tengu and then go for Catastor or Librarian faster that way. And then in my deck I'm running 3 Tengu. I find it very useful instead of the other build that I had that didn't have it. And the main reason why, because I want to take randomization out of this deck much as I can. Because before I was relying on a lot of Raikos and Charge and Lila to mill the right cards to the grave instead, or just send out my deck so I can draw the right cards, and this helps out with less of a random chance to do that. And then, but I still have a million aspect to it. I'm running 2 Card Troopers along with double Raiko, and he's part of my Chaos Engine too. And the next part of the light aspect of my Chaos Engine, double Veiler. You gotta have at least 2 in here. Seems something more than 3 for some reason. And then basic Dark, Sandgan, Plague, Sorcerer, and Boars. And I only run 1 Chaos Sorcerer because 2 is a little more inconsistent, and I wanted to add a few more cards just like Quick Draw because he's a little more consistent with the build the way it is right now, especially with the extra deck. So 1's working out fine at the moment. And then on to the spells. Right now I'm only running 1 Tuning. I'm thinking about running 2 along with the Rhoda, since I got 5 targets, 2 Junk, 1 Quick Draw, and Unknown Synchron too. So he's a good target for that, which is why I want to run another one. And then along with Foolish Burial to get anything I need to do for my deck to the grave. And then 1 Mind Control, good card, still good. Double Avarice, Recycling. Thinking about cutting 1 of them possibly to put in Tuning, but I'm not quite sure yet. And then removal. LMC, Trunade, and Staples. Right now, for some reason, instead of running 3 traps in the 3 I'm running are these warnings. I just don't have them right now, but I did have them before, and I was playing and they would work really well. But since I only have 3 traps, I may cut these 3 for decrees just to see how they work, since I'm only running 3 traps anyway. So we'll see in the future. And as for the extra deck, basic things right now. 2 formula just for because I got the ability to do it pretty easily. Taster, Fitzgerald, it's a right now it's a tech that I'm gonna keep pretty much for all my builds until I can't really use anything for it. Mainly I just use it for Junk Synchron and Raikou. And it's awesome because it has the Ancient Gear effect where you can't activate, your opponent can't activate spells or traps when it attacks. And then if you're playing Samurais, Ren, it's or their Shien. And if it's only a monster, if you don't have any monsters, special summon defense mode by discarding a card.
And it's Swedish.
Yeah.
It's a Fitzgerald.
It's a Fitzgerald. Yes, you're hearing it. Alright, and then I got one Gaia Knight, because Goyo's gone, Brio, and then since I got Quick Draw, I can run Drill Warrior, African American Rose of the Field, and then more options with the Junk or Quick Draw, an Archer, Nitro. One thing I like about Nitro Warrior, it's good against Gores.
Yeah, it is.
It's funny if you attack, something lower and they drop it, or they have to drop it. Attack Gores and then switch your token to attack and do damage that way.
That's funny.
And then you camp off the Junk or Quick Draw selection, said Destroyer. Nice to pop a card or two when you can. Then rest of generic staples. Stardust and Scrap. Trishula, because you have to. And then Shooting Star. And the only thing I'm going to do, I don't know what they cut out quite yet for Librarian, because I'm only going to run one. People are always talking about how they want to run 3, but
It's going to 1.
not only that, it's not only to go into 1, but I don't think you need 3. People say, oh, you need 3 just in case what? I mean, you're only going to get really one chance. Well, maybe you can do the Bulb and the Tengu thing, but it's not worth it. Once is enough, and then because you have other options, why would you just go for that if they're gonna ruin it anyway? So, but anyway, that's my deck profile, version 1 of it anyway. Probably in a few weeks before Nationals, I'll profile the deck. But probably I'll do one more version of this deck, and then after Nationals, if I do go, I will show you the deck I took and see if I do well or bad. Alright, peace out YouTube.